Welcome to the Jenspiration Conversation. I'm just giving my space a little cleanse here. My name is Jennifer, for those of you who don't know me or might be new to the channel, and you have landed in a very safe space. As I said, this is the Jenspiration Conversation. Here we talk all things spiritual, but we make it street. Street spirituality is our brand, feels on brand, and if that sounds like you, then stick around. Here at the channel, I try to take spiritual concepts and break them down and make them simple and easy to understand and incorporate in your everyday life. And I'm in the groove of things now, so if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, my heart is just overflowing with gratitude. As we all know or should know, everything starts from a place of gratitude. So thank you so much. Your energy and the reciprocity I'm feeling from you is, it's hard to put into words. So thank you very much. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Spirit wants me to channel and share with you some channeled messages. So, this is a oracle deck that I made. There's 240 channeled messages here. It's like 3 decks all put together. And over the past month and a half, as channeled messages come through, I go to the deck and I write out the messages. So they are meant for you to hear and receive whenever this finds you. All channeled messages are timeless. You're meant to hear and see these messages when they land in your feed. So I'm just going to move that there. I think I'm going to move that selenite up a little bit because I want some space. So I am literally just going to shuffle, and my OCD wants those even. Sorry. There we go. I have to break it down into 3 sections because I can't shuffle the whole deck. It's too large on its own. So let me just move my water. Oh, I invite you to pause me, have a, go make some coffee or tea or whatever. Go get a drink, settle in, pull up a chair. You're always welcome here. I pre-shuffled these, but I'm going to give them one shuffle on camera, just so you can see that they've been shuffled, and I'll give them a cleanse. So that's the first one. This is the second part of the deck. I just like to split it, wake it up, give it a cleanse, and one more. So with channeled messages, is every single one of them going to resonate with you? Maybe. If our oh, this one feels like 2. If our energies are connected, our spirit guides are connected, then yes, maybe every single message will resonate with you. But the chances of that happening are kind of slim because there's a lot of people in this collective and there's a lot of energy. So spirit just tries to share collective messages that will resonate with a good portion of you. So whatever falls out, if it doesn't feel like you, just leave it because it's meant for somebody else. Okay? All right, let's go. You're like, let's go, Jennifer. Stop explaining. Let's go. All right, spirit, your spirit team, my spirit team, angels. Ooh, there's one. All right, well, they're ready to talk already. I basically didn't even finish inviting everybody into the space. I will in a second. So the first one that's come up says, step up and lead. So this video is being filmed in Aries season and it's going to go out in Aries season. So the step up and lead card, some of you may be activating your solar plexus right now. That's the one where you get the fire in your belly. That's the one that's like, let's get up and go. So spirit could be calling some of you to step up and lead. Step up and lead at work, step up and lead in your community, step up and lead in your family. Could be something like that. So let's finish inviting everybody in. Spirit team, spirit guides, angels and ascended masters, source, whoever's here with us, what messages do you have for the collective from this portion of the Oracle deck? What messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? What else have you got for us? So you've started, okay. You started the message with step up and lead. Aww. Oh, this is so sweet. A new pet is coming into your life. That is so sweet. So for some of you, you have a new furry friend. You might be adopting a pet. Maybe that stray cat in your neighborhood is going to pick you as its new family member. That's sweet. Thank you, Spirit. Let's keep going. What other messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? The collective who are drawn to this space, what messages do you have for them from this portion of the deck? Oh, all right. Little bit of a, okay. Sometimes the messages are like, this one says, stop judging. So this could be taken a few ways. It could be stop judging other people. It could also be stop judging yourself because they want you to step up and lead. So that could be a double message there. Stop judging could be stop being such a harsh critic on yourself. You're meant to lead. But it could also be stop judging. Look, we're all guilty of it. Everybody judges other people. It's just kind of human nature. But if we can try not to be so judgmental, we would make the planet a bit more peaceful. All right, Spirit, what else from this portion of the deck? What do you have for the collective that's drawn here? What do you have for the collective that's drawn here? Is that it from this deck already? Oh, there's one more here. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Take a nice long bath or shower. And it's funny because I just did a video on the spiritual reasons to have a shower. And it's written in orange. Orange, I wrote it in orange because it's for the sacral chakra. So water activates your sacral chakra. So some of you, Spirit wants you to take some time for yourself. Stop being so judgmental and harsh on yourself and be kind. Take a nice long bath or shower so you can relax and activate your sacral chakra. That's nice, Spirit. Thank you. All right. I feel like that deck was behaving a little funny. Let's try this one, or that portion. There we go. Okay. I usually just take the top one. Okay. This one is also for me. Be more careful when you are driving. Okay? That's not a warning. That's just to be more mindful and careful when you're driving. Completely guilty here. I have a very heavy foot and I get so impatient with people because I think no one can drive except me. So I'm being called out here just as much as you are. So we need to be more careful when we're driving. Your spirit team are protecting you, but they just want you to be more careful when you're driving. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. More sacral chakra stuff is coming out here. This is written in orange. Be creative and create something for yourself. So that feels very much like back to the bath and shower. If you are someone who creates or does things for other people, the card is coming through to say, be creative, but create something for you. Do something for you. Bake a cake for yourself. Paint a picture for yourself. Go take pictures for yourself. Okay, so more sacral chakra energy coming through. Be mindful of time. Okay. Spirit, what else have you got for us, team? Okay, you gave me a lot here, Spirit. Which one do you want? This one? And this one? Okay, those are upside down. Okay. So there's 2 here. Oh, this is sweet. You're going to make new friends and they will get you. Okay, that's really nice. You're going to make new friends and they will get you. So that message is for those of you that may be feeling a little bit lonely. The spiritual journey can be lonely. Spiritual awakenings can be lonely. You will lose a lot of your friends because vibrationally they don't vibrate with you and they're not at the same frequency as you anymore. So you're going to make new friends. Spirit's coming through to say you're going to make new friends and they will get you. You will vibrate on the same frequency as these friends and you'll be able to talk to them about what you want to talk to them about. This is fun. Spirit's given us single and ready to mingle. So it came out with this, you're going to make new friends. So maybe some of you have been in your hermit phase. Hi, me too. Maybe it's time to get out there and make some new friends. Okay? Make some new friends. Single, ready to mingle. I'm telling you, Aries season has such beautiful energy behind it that, yeah, get out there. Single, ready to mingle. You're going to make some new friends. And stop judging yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Get out there. Maybe when you step up and lead at work, it's going to bring in some of those new friends. Or, hey, single, ready to mingle, new relationship. Who knows? All right, let's keep going, Spirit. What have you got for the collective here when it comes to any lovely channeled messages for them from this portion of the deck? Anything else from this portion? No, you've gone quiet on this one. Switch? Okay. I'm a switch. All right, what's the message for the collective in this portion of the deck? What do you got in this portion, Spirit? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna ground myself for a minute. All right. Thank you. Do you want both? Yes. Okay, both. Source wants to connect with you more. I hope you can see that. You can see that, right? Yeah. Source wants to connect with you more. So I wrote this in purple. Purple is the color of your crown chakra. And in case you didn't know, that is your direct connection to Source. Source is whoever you believe in. God, the universe, Source, whatever deity you believe in, that deity that you believe in wants to talk to you. So they want to connect with you more. So the way to do that would be to meditate. I know meditation is annoying and hard to do. We're busy. But if you can even just start with 5-minute meditations, Source is really calling you. They really want to connect with you. That card came out. And it came out next to this one. Pay attention to the signs. So Source wants to connect with you more, and they're sending you signs. So they're trying to get your attention with signs, synchronicities, feathers, license plate numbers, song lyrics, just whatever signs that they're showing you, it's because they want to talk to you. Okay, so pay attention to the signs that are coming through. There could be, the way I laid this down, there could be some signs around a creative project, that creative project they want you to do for you. Maybe they're sending you signs in your feed. Spirit has adapted really well to modern technology, and they send us signs in our social media feed. For example, yesterday, I was scrolling for a little while and I kept seeing like short videos and reels about lapis lazuli. It's a crystal, and I have a tiny piece of it over there. But I was thinking to myself, if they're giving me lapis lazuli, it means I'm meant to go buy a piece of lapis lazuli, because it wants to be like a bigger piece introduced into my life, right? So I'm going to take that as a sign and go buy a piece of lapis lazuli. So they could be sending you signs in your feed, but they also would like you to meditate and connect with them. All right, let's keep going. What have you got for us, Spirit, in this portion of the deck? Ooh, thank you. Do you want both? Yes. Yes? Okay, so why are you giving me two at a time? Usually you give me one at a time. Anyway, wear blue this week. So I do have a video out on color and how the world needs more color. But in that video, I also talk about what you wear helps activate or bring into balance a certain chakra. So this card's coming through to wear blue this week, because blue resonates with the throat chakra. And this feels aligned. The very first card that came out, the Step Up and Lead, they want you to wear blue so that it will open your throat chakra to help you step up and lead. Okay, that feels like it's connected. So wear some blue this week. Do you know blue is the world's most favorite color? Blue is number one. Like globally, most people like the color blue. It's the number one favorite color. The number two favorite color is green. So blue for the throat and green for the heart, and they're right next to each other. Make space and time in your calendar for fun. So those of you that might be working too hard, working too much, they want you to make time for fun and do something creative. And I think it also, because of the way I laid it down here, it's underneath the single and ready to mingle, and it's right next to the making new friends. So make space and time in your calendar for fun. Like, get back to play. When we were kids, like, play was 90% of our day. Did one flip over there? No. And as we grow up, we get so far removed from that, and I miss play. I need to let myself play a little bit more. I mean, I play with my dog, but yeah, I need to find some time to play. All right, Spirit, let's keep going. What are we at for time? Okay, we're doing great. My camera cuts out at 29 minutes, so I always keep an eye on it. All right, Spirit, anything else from this portion, or I can go back for the second round? What do you have for the collective? Okay. Stop self-medicating. So this might sound harsh, but that can be a whole bunch of things, okay? Obviously, if the first thing your brain went to, that's exactly what they're talking about, okay? So for some of us, self-medicating could be, obviously, drinking, drugs, that kind of thing. They want you to stop doing that and stop harming your body. But also, some of us self-medicate with shopping addictions, or sugar and candy addictions, or salty snack addictions, or social media. The constant scrolling could be an addiction. Like it's you're getting hits of dopamine by watching other people live their life while you're home not living yours. So that stop self-medicating could be a plethora of things. But as soon as you saw that card, whatever came to your mind is exactly what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, all right, okay. Some of you will be famous. Whew. Okay, that could be, again, famous in your community, famous at work. Some of you could be destined for stardom. Maybe you are going to be famous. Maybe you're going to write that one song that goes viral and there you go. Maybe you're going to be a famous poet and you're going to bring poetry back into today's society. Or maybe some of you are going to design a building that no one's ever seen before. Okay, so famous could be anything. Maybe you are going to be a celebrity. Or it could be like on a smaller scale. Like I said, famous in your country, famous in your community. Maybe you're going to step up and lead a group that becomes famous, right? So that's really nice that Spirit's coming through to say, listen, you got a collective here where some of them are going to be famous. All right, Spirit, let's finish this row here. What have you got for us? What have you got for the collective? Thank you. Okay. Another nag. Stop procrastinating. So, okay. There's some like repeating themes here. Spirit wants you to stop judging either yourself or others. They want you to stop self-medicating, okay? And they want you to stop procrastinating. So there's a few little nags, and you know, sometimes that's what Spirit does. They come in and they're like, listen, you're veering off course here. Could you please bring yourself back around? So stop judging, stop self-medicating, stop procrastinating, and step up and lead. And I keep pulling this one because it's the first one that came out. So the first one that comes out in a reading is kind of the general theme. I feel whenever I read for myself and I pull these cards for myself, the first one always feels like the theme of what they want. They want you to stop doing all of the things that are distracting you, and they want you to lead. Whatever that lead means to you. I dropped that one. Did you want it? I dropped it though. Yes? But I dropped it. Okay. Ask for help. No one will judge you. Interesting how they want you to stop judging. So stop judging yourself and ask for help, because whoever you ask for help is not going to judge you. Okay? And if you have some things that are affecting you that you're using as a bit of self-medicating, they want you to ask for help, because no one's going to judge you for asking for help. Asking for help is a superpower. Okay? Hear me when I say that. It is an absolute superpower. And if you don't have anyone to ask this collective. Okay? Put a comment down below and we will support you. I will support you. This collective will support you. And if we need to find you some help, we will find you some help. Okay? Hear me very clearly. I'm feeling drawn to stare at the person who's watching this to really hear this message. Okay? Ask for help, because no one is going to judge you. And if someone does, that person is not meant for you. Okay? That person is not energetically aligned, and we need to put them in the rearview mirror. Okay? I'm going to try for one or two more rows here. Ooh, that felt like a really personal message for someone. Okay, I might have to pause the video so that I can keep going, because it's going to cut me off. Spirit, anything else from this portion? Anything else from this portion of the deck, or I'll go back to the... Thank you. Yeah. Talk to yourself more and be more kind. They want you to be kinder to yourself. Take that nice long bath or shower. Show yourself some kindness. Be creative and create something for yourself, because they want you to show yourself kindness. You might be a person who just disperses kindness to everyone else and you don't show any to yourself. They want you to, okay? And they want you to, it came out underneath this one. The stop self-medicating, I'm putting it down underneath that. Talk to yourself more and be more kind. Be more kind with the words and the thoughts that you say to yourself. Should I keep going with this one? Okay. Thank you. Ah, that's interesting. Do you want both? Yes. Okay. I have a frequency on in the background. It's actually a home cleansing frequency, but YouTube has some wonderful frequencies to help align your chakras. There's frequencies to help you with addictions or anything that you're doing to self-medicate. There's frequencies to bring your aura into balance, and there's frequencies like the one I have on right now to bring your home into balance. I actually love the one I have on right now. It's something I use on the weekends just to reset my house energetically. And I'm saying all of that because this has come out. Sound healing. Some of you could really benefit from some sound healing. And because we have 3 chakras out here, we have the sacral chakra out here, we have the crown, and we have the throat. So you could listen to some of those frequencies. Just put it on in the background while you're doing stuff, and it'll enter your conscious subconsciously. Or they actually have frequencies where you can balance all of your chakras, and some of them are 10 or 11 minutes. I put a quick one on in the morning. I put a quick chakra balance on in the morning while I'm making coffee and my breakfast. It's 10 minutes. It's like a minute and something per chakra. Okay, so those 3 chakras have come out. But there's also sound healing that can help you with your house and addictions and those kinds of things. This is very sweet. You are enough and always have been. Let me check the camera. Yep. You are enough and always have been. And there's a little like XOXO on it. Spirit does this when we get to the end of the card pull because they've given you like, stop judging, stop self-medicating, stop procrastinating, step up and lead. Like they've given you like direction, and there's some things that they want you to do, but then they come in softly. Like I think that was, some of these messages are from a certain set of spirit guides, and now a softer one has like weaseled their way in to be like, yeah, but you are enough, and you always have been. You always have been enough. In case no one told you today, I am telling you that you are enough. You, as you are right now, watching this video, regardless of what the outside world seems to be reflecting back to you, you are enough. And I am proud of you. Let me turn the video off and restart it so it doesn't just stop mid-sentence. Hold on. There we go. I just didn't want it to cut me off mid-sentence. All right, let's keep going. This portion of the deck seemed to have a lot to say. Do you want to finish the grid down here, Spirit, with one more from this portion? Or I can go back to the original ones. Or the first one, sorry, not the original. Yeah, it feels like this one's done. Okay, this one's done. Let's go back to the first one. What do you have from this portion? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 5 more, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I hope you can see that. The way that fell out, this card landed on sound healing, and the card is your home needs a reset. And the way Spirit laid it down is they laid it down on the sound healing. So resets for me are 2 things. They're exactly that. I'm resetting my house right now with a sound frequency, but it also means it needs to be cleaned. Another little nag, but your home needs to be cleaned, okay? Stuck and stagnant energy can sit in our houses, especially if you have more than one human living in it or a pet, or there's people over all the time. I did a video about this as well if you want to scroll down and check it out. But your home needs a reset. You can smoke cleanse it. You can put some crystals. 2 really good crystals for that are selenite and clear quartz. Put those in some of your rooms, and you can do sound healing. Okay, so Spirit's just coming through that your home needs a reset. All right, let's round home with the final 4. Let's round home with the final 4. Thank you. Okay. Move your body. Dance, walk, run, yoga, gym, whatever. So they're coming through to say, move your body. And it's written in red, and red is for the root chakra. So our root chakra is our closest chakra to the ground. It's the one that grounds us to earth. It's the chakra of money and housing and finances and stability and safety and warmth and all of those things. So some of you may have become a little bit ungrounded, and Spirit's like, we want you to move that energy through your body. And again, the beautiful synchronicity is Spirit's actually like pointing to some videos that I've already done. So I have a video on, I think it's called This Is Your Sign to Dance It Out. It's about moving your body and how you can get those stuck emotions out of your body and balance out your chakras. And this one would be balancing out your root chakra. Was I using this one? I think so. Okay. Spirit, let's go with 3 more. Thank you. You are ready. Go for it. Do it. And every single time they were saying something, they had me put an exclamation mark out there. So you are ready. Go for it. Do it. Step up and lead. Do those creative projects. Single and ready to mingle. Make those friends. Make some space in your calendar for fun. You are ready. Go for it. Do it. And if you're ready to change your life and to stop self-medicating, they're also saying you are ready for that. Because you are enough and you always have been. And they're just coming through with a beautiful message there that you are ready. Just go for it. And you're not late, and you're not early, and you're not behind. You are right on time. Regardless of where you are in your life, you are right on time. Okay? You're always right on time. Even, oh my. Even if you don't feel like you're ready, you're ready. Okay, they put one on the floor. All right, Spirit, there's a lot here. Like, do you want all these? But not the last 2. Okay. These 2? These 2? Not these 2. Okay. All right. Sometimes I'm like, what? This first? Okay. Ooh, fun. Ah! I hope this one's for me. Dressing up for a date soon. Okay? So some of you, us, are dressing up for a date soon, and it feels really nicely tied into this single and ready to mingle. You're dressing up for a date soon, and you're probably going to make some new friends while you're at it. Okay? That's a nice confirmation. It's spring here in Canada. Things are starting to wake up, so I feel like, you know, we don't have to be bundled up in coats anymore, and girls will relate, like we can wear those cute shoes again. And the last one that came out is, it's okay to be vulnerable. It is. Vulnerability is a superpower too. 1000% superpower. In fact, I'm going to step out on a limb here and say that vulnerability is sexy AF. When a man is vulnerable with me and open and willing to just share what is happening, or maybe what's scaring him or what he's nervous about, sexy, okay? And it's probably the same for guys. If a girl does that, it's a superpower for her too. And for him, he's like, she's vulnerable with me. I can help her with this. She doesn't have to be so strong. She doesn't have to be so stoic. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable about what you might be self-medicating yourself with, because open yourself up and be vulnerable and ask for help, because no one, the right people, are not going to judge you. Okay? So, that feels lovely. Now, Spirit, we didn't touch this second deck again. Should we try for, I don't know if I'm going to just try this one again just to see if there's anything else in here. But the grid, oh, okay, that was quick. The grid feels finished, but they just gave me 4. Okay, which one? All of this one. Okay, this one. You are awakening and coming home to yourself. And I think you're going to do that because you're going to be vulnerable. Waking up and coming home to yourself is just the journey of life. It's the journey of what you're doing down here in Earth School. We're all waking up and coming home to ourselves. And again, you're right on time. It doesn't matter when you do this, but you are awakening and coming home to yourself. And the power of vulnerability will help you get there. Be vulnerable. Be open. Be kind to yourself. Get those creative projects off the ground, because self-expression is also a way to be vulnerable. Listen, if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would be on the internet talking to strangers, I would have literally been like, what are you talking about? There's no way. But here I am. Okay. I don't want to make this super long, Spirit. Anything else for the collective? Or we'll close with an angel number. Okay. All right, the way that landed. Okay. So summer has just popped out. So whenever you're watching this, either this past summer or this coming summer will be a significant time for you. They're highlighting the summer. Maybe they're highlighting the summer to really get out there and have fun. Highlighting the summer to be single and ready to mingle. Highlighting the summer that you're going to find the right community for you that will help you feel like yourself again. So summer's just come through. That either last summer was really significant or this summer is going to be really significant. I just wanted to touch this part of the deck again because I felt like it only got a few up there. Let's just do one more, Spirit, and then we're going to close it with an angel number. One more, Spirit, okay? Thank you. All right, so you gave me 2. That's a fun. That's a fun. Ooh, okay. Really good ones to end with. Okay. This just came out. Protect your energy. All right? We're all energy. We're all a frequency. And if you are anything like me, like I used to be, a tremendous overgiver and just was running myself ragged for other people, for the companies I worked for the partnerships and relationships I was in, for the friends, for my family. So protecting your energy and coming home to yourself will allow you to create boundaries and allow you to soften into yourself. And boundaries aren't a bad thing, okay? People might think they are and try to, because people are going to try to push your boundaries, but they want you to protect your energy. They want you to balance out some of these chakras we talked about, but they also want to protect the energy that you dish out to other people. Start putting some of that energy back into yourself, okay? So there's some protect your energy, and we're going to finish on this one. Take a 48-hour social media break. And that could be some of the self-medicating. If you're a doom scroller, they really want you to take a break and protect your energy, because the scrolling and what you're watching and consuming is draining your energy. It's not a coincidence that those two things came out together. All right, they want you to get outside, move your body, take a social media break. All right? Be creative. Do something with your hands. Do something with your mind that's not just watching other people's lives. Okay? And I want to finish. It's water, I promise. Your beverage doesn't have to be water. This is a Kyle Gray Angel Numbers book, and I love it. I love this book so much because he has every angel number in it to, I think he goes to, the last one in the book is 999. So like he has every angel number in here. And the other day I saw 272 and 273. I saw it twice in one day. I saw both of those numbers twice, and I was like, wait, what? Why am I seeing this number? Like 273 doesn't sound like an angel number, but when I looked it up, I held the book and I went, oh my gosh. Like the message just resonated very clearly. So I want to end this really nice collective reading because I really enjoyed kind of hanging out with you in this space. I'm just going to flip through and I'm going to ask Spirit to point me to an angel number that the collective needs to bottom. Okay. Collective needs to hear. Bottom right here. Okay. I'll show it to you in a second. So the number is 759. So maybe you have seen this number or you're going to start to see this number after this video. So 759 says, divine alchemy. You are taking old energy that is like lead and turning it into gold. You are moving beyond old stories and challenges and into a place of power and positivity. Wow. 759 means divine alchemy. You are taking old energy that feels like lead and you're turning it into gold, almost like that Midas touch. You are moving beyond old stories and challenges and into a place of power and positivity. You are awakening and coming home to yourself because you've always been enough. So you're taking some of that old energy, some of those old limiting beliefs, and you're turning it into gold. So Spirit guided me down here to number 759. So I'll just put that up there. I have no idea if you can see that, but we read number 759 today. Okay, friends, thank you very much for having this Jenspiration conversation with me. I enjoyed doing this, so I'll probably do a few more here and there whenever Spirit is like, sit down and do that. If you feel comfortable and you want to share in the comment section anything that's happening with you, I'm creating a collective that is supportive. Comments are always going to be supportive because if they're not, you're not part of this collective. And side note as well, I also have a podcast. I don't like plugging myself. Like it's the least, I don't like doing it. But I have a podcast. If you feel called, I'm already in season 2 over there. I think I have 19 episodes. It's called Jenspire'd The Podcast, and the information is in the description box below. Until next time, my collective, I wish you well, and thank you for having this Jenspiration conversation with me. I will see you next time. Toodles!